Hello, my name is Vida. I'm a retired eye surgeon who's been in La Jolla since 1974. After serving as president of the Rotary Club of La Jolla in 2005 and 6, I was looking at the community to see what might be a project for our Rotary Club. I believe it was in the La Jolla Light that it was explained the Richard Center was in deep financial difficulty and that it might be closed. Upon learning that, I happened to see Glenn Rasmussen, who I knew was very active at the La Jolla Kiwanis Club, and I knew that both the Kiwanis and the Rotary were very strong clubs in the community, and I wondered if they might join forces and give assistance to the Richard Center. Glenn agreed to this concept, and we proceeded to make whatever improvements we could to the Richard situation. A gentleman, PhD Jim Walker, had recently transferred from the Coronado Rotary to the La Jolla Rotary, and I was sitting with him explaining that we were going to try and help the center. He became interested and he came over, and amazingly, he and his wife Harriet made great progress with the center in many ways. I believe they revamped the bylaws and the operations, and they were very helpful in starting fundraising, which was desperately needed at that time. One of the main funds, larger funds, came from Dick and Kay Waltman, who were both past presidents of the Rotary Club in La Jolla. Those funds were used primarily to renovate the very outdated and poor condition kitchen area, and I believe some of that funding also helped to restore the great room in regard to new flooring, new design, and so there was created an opening between the great room and the kitchen area. There have been many unbelievably wonderful changes to the center over the last 6 years. Of course, the central atrium has been totally redone, and there's been the Rotary Club for a while did a lot of painting in the center, and we've had renovation of the restrooms through a gift of a wonderful lady here at the center. And we've had some help through a grant to redo the front entrance, and that includes a ramp for wheelchair-bound individuals. And there was quite a bit of debate about whether that was the best approach, but I believe the city, who actually owns the building, favored that we use the front entry ramp method. The changes that have occurred have been carefully planned, and we've had 2 or 3 architects who've donated hundreds of hours of time. And of course, obtaining the funds has not been easy, And I know the Kiwanis Club gave us some seed money early in the game. I believe it was $30,000. But our largest grant was recently a government grant that allowed us to renovate the front of the building. And of course, it's so much more attractive and functional as it has changed. Of course, it's extremely important that we are able to continue our function here at the center and to make further improvements. And I certainly urge those in the community to become members of the center. And if you are able, we hope that you can make contributions for the capital expenses. It's my hope that we can somehow have an endowment fund of $2 to $4 million so that we can take the proceeds annually from that to help support our activities, because our membership income, like many nonprofits, provides only about 1/2 of the operating cost at the center. So the support that the community and the members can give us is extremely vital and so appreciated. I think that the adults, the men and women who join in with the activities at the center benefit so many ways. Better health, better diet, the exercises are beneficial, and of course that brings improved longevity to those who participate. And in regard to our future, we now have, I believe, around 400 members, and we need to increase that membership up to 800, 1,000, 1,200, somewhere up there, because that will bring in additional operating dues and help us with our budget. And I think we will continue to have programs that the members request and that they have an interest in. That has already happened to a great extent over the last several years that we've had the renovation and the new board of directors. But I'm sure in the future that will be a primary concern as to provide what the membership needs and desires as their activities. Our trips to various locations in Southern California have proven to be an outstanding addition to the activities here at the center. And it's also been wonderful to have a wide variety of activities. I personally was helpful with an investment club that meets the second Tuesday of each month, and we have an outstanding stockbroker, Brian Gould, who is very informative and very helpful in elderly people deciding about investments. This is an example of the many choices that the members have for activities. It's my pleasure to give the information that I have concerning the center, but the most important thing is to encourage the viewers, the residents of La Jolla or nearby communities, to become members of the LJCC and to help us decide which programs are beneficial and appropriate. We need your support. Please join us.